Sometimes we're a little bit lost and we even accomplished the biggest goal we wanted to, but we don't feel that.
It doesn't give you the thing.
That happiness
you thought
or
it was
that
coming.
peace or that, you feel me? So
Yeah.
I've been through that a lot. And like 2 years back, I went through that. And right now, it's for the first time I'm feeling this light that I felt at the beginning of my career. And even though I came out of prison and everything went great, yeah, but right now is when, like, I'm valuing everything more than ever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know what's having it all and losing it when I went to prison, yeah, and then have to bounce back. So then it's like, okay, now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit here and what? Or I just keep working. Like, I put all my faith in God, but things just not gonna happen, you know?
But Anuel, what drives you today? Because is it fear of not having a number one? Is it like what makes you show up every day? You haven't had any musical failures. Everything's been a success.
It's just the hunger of wanting to be great. Of wanting to accomplish greatness. Of failing right now is not an option right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's too many people that depend on me too.
Your mentality and where you're at, I'm like, bro, you're already great. Do you see yourself as great? Or do you see yourself as reaching for something? Like, how do you perceive yourself? Yeah.
I see myself chasing something still. I know I've accomplished a lot of big things and even great things, but you know when you still know you can do, you still know you haven't reached that, what you want. You ain't there yet. Maybe it's just us being hard on ourselves.
Yeah, I'm terribly
we're
hard
just
on
so
myself.
competitive.
Yeah.
And we just want to be so great that's what greatness is. It's just keep driving you to, is there such thing as
I don't think
a
there's
limit to greatness?
and I don't think there's a place that you can get to. I think it's, and this is the thing though, that it's the process, right?
It's not the thing.
There's always gonna be uncertainty, there's always gonna be stuff that doesn't work, there's always gonna be all of that. And I think the biggest change for me, I think what I've realized is there's no destination, there's no there.
Yeah.
There's no place to get.
This is one of them things that I talk about a lot, and this is something that I feel like a lot of creators really battle with, and I call it a battle because it's not always a positive thing to feel this way. But if this is something that you feel along your journey, no matter what amount of success that you actually reach, you constantly want more, and you feel like you robbing yourself of the joy, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and stay tuned in for this entire video, because we gonna go ahead and touch on it, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about some things that personally helped me to keep moving forward and just let myself just relax and just understand the journey is going to be the journey, and keeping that grind going, but also being grateful for every step and every accomplishment that I come across in my career, whether it's big or small. Let's get it. And in this clip, we got Anuel explaining why no success is ever enough. Now, like I said, this is something that as creatives, as music artists, as entrepreneurs, anybody that's on one of these spiritual journeys, and we all want that success, that big success that we see all the time. We want to make all the money. We want to accomplish all the things that we saw ourselves accomplishing when we first started this journey in the first place. And like I spoke on, it's something that can really rob us from that gratitude along this journey and just loving the journey and appreciating every step. Because as we go along this journey, we continue to grow, we become better every single day. And people that starting from the bottom, they looking at wherever you are, even if you still consider yourself at the bottom, somebody's looking at you saying, man, look, bro, I would love to have what you had. And I know it sounds cliche, but it's so true. Because take myself, for instance, we had 37,000 subscribers on this channel. We started this channel a year ago, and we've been grinding. We post every single day, multiple times every single day. And of course, my hunger and ambition wants to go ahead and keep grinding and thinking that I ain't nowhere. I still got a lot to accomplish. I still got to reach so many more people. I still got to help as many people as I possibly can. But inside of me is that person that just started off and had 0 subscribers, 0 views. And I speak about this all the time, and I feel like I've been speaking about it a lot more lately. I remember posting videos and a week will go by and I have 2 views on that video. And I feel like this YouTube journey has been a journey that I've been able to look at myself from the outside as much as possible and just appreciate every moment. Like I said, I see myself after a week a video would have 2 views and I felt like it was a great video and I would put a lot of work into that video. And I felt like the content within that video would help so many people. And I had that vision of knowing where I want to go and where I want to continue to take this. So I know me back then was the same person wishing for 37K and to get more and more views every single day, every time I drop a new video. And it's the same with my music. As I continue to get more and more streams of my music, of course, I still see myself leveling up more and more because I got that vision. But I remember when I first started off and would nobody listen to the song. It wasn't nobody checking to see when I'm dropping a new song. It wasn't nobody asking for a new song. None of that. It was a complete journey starting from scratch. Nobody checked me out in the beginning. And now I got people that tune in consistently to my content and my music that I can leave an impact. The whole reason why I started this journey in the first place. And I gotta be grateful for that. But at the same time, of course, still putting that work in to continue to level up and see more and more goals accomplished for myself, but not robbing myself of the joy. And I also heard somebody say, man, when do we forgive ourselves as creators or entrepreneurs, people that's so focused and always feeling like we not in the moment, we not in the present, we not enjoying this present moment, we always in the future. We got our goals wrote down with a plan on how we feel like we're gonna get there. How do we forgive ourselves? Because like I said, when we robbing ourselves from the joy, we beating ourselves up because we want to go to the next level. And I always talk about this, man. It's one of those things where forgiving yourself start from just understanding that this is who we are. I was just thinking about this earlier, the fact that, bro, if I was just sitting down and I wasn't working on my goals, I would be depressed. I wouldn't feel good. I would feel like I'm not doing nothing. I would definitely feel like I'm not accomplishing my goals. I wouldn't have the best energy. I wouldn't be so excited to be around anybody. I wouldn't be excited to do any of that. And so I got to understand that that's who I am. And like they talked about in this clip, success is not a destination. I even talked about this on my live, which y'all can go ahead and check out right here. Success is really a journey. And when I think about all the journeys that I've been on in my life, it's always that I've been obsessed with the fact that, yo, I'm building this from scratch. I'm taking this from nothing and taking it to wherever I'm going to take it. If you think about a video game, how many times have we played video games and we beat the entire game? And while we going along the journey, we so excited. We cannot get off the game. We keep on playing for hours and hours and hours a day trying to beat that story mode. And once we beat the story mode, we don't want to play that game no more. We move on to the next game. And that's the same thing with this whole life thing and just success in general. Whatever we start, we want to continue to elevate and we want to see how far we can take that. And that's the journey, which is those missions and those video games that we talked about. It's the journey. Where is that journey going to take us? How far can we take it? And that's what it's all about, man. But hey, man, y'all let me know down in the comment section y'all thoughts on the video and go ahead and add to the topic. I hope y'all got a lot from this video that y'all can go ahead and take with y'all so that y'all can go ahead and keep grinding and staying focused on your journey and just showing that gratitude along the journey and just understanding that this is the journey. Everybody, we are who we are and we can just accept ourselves for who we are and we can just forgive ourselves. If you somebody that's beating yourself up along this journey, I know I fall into that same place as well, and I always got to remind myself that, bro, this is who I am and just doing what I do and what I love to do naturally. If y'all rock with the video and agree with what I'm talking about, make sure y'all go ahead and drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And I'm out of here, man.
I ain't never getting too comfortable. I got trust issues from the past that ain't never last. I ain't gave up on love, but I got a cold heart with a phone full of dogs, but they ain't good enough. I done tried to do the thought shit, but that ain't for me, baby. I guess I like locks on wrist, and I like flying around the world with a lady I could fuck right. Late night, I could hit it right, I could fuck twice. Rosie.